Hello everybody, welcome back. Hazard here bringing another video, and my video messed up, so we're just gonna jump right into the video, and thank you guys for watching. Dark Matter Camo, it's probably the camo that everyone wants for their gun, but people are getting it very, very slow when that does not need to happen, okay? So, what I'm gonna be telling you is probably one of the fastest ways to get that camo that this dude has right there. It actually looks pretty good. So that dude right there is a champion. But what we're going to be talking about is the fact that you are going to need to put in time, okay? These camos do not come easy. Don't expect them to be there within a week. You're going to have to put some time and effort. I've been working on mine for probably 3 or 4 weeks now, and I'm about halfway. So I've been grinding out the game, and you're going to have to also. Now, gun tips. These tips are going to be very alike for most of the guns, except for a few, and I'll go over them. But the gun tip, the number one gun tip is for assault rifles, submachine guns, and light machine guns. You are wanting to run a red dot sight and a grip. And for the assault rifles, you want to also run high caliber. Alright, so the reason why you gotta run the red dot sight and not just the iron sight, I don't care how much you really like the iron sight for these guns. If you are putting shots at someone's head, you don't really know if you're aiming for their head. You could possibly be really good with the gun, and you might know where it is, but for the most part, you kind of know where the general direction is. With a red dot sight, if you put this dot right here on someone's head, you're gonna be hitting them in the head for the most part, unless like that Shiva weird red dot sight glitch that's going on. But so that's definitely gonna happen, okay? If you have the red dot sight on someone's head and shoot, it's gonna be hitting them in the head. So another thing, grip. Some people don't like to use it. They think it's a waste of an attachment, considering you could just be able to control the recoil. But if you're aiming for someone's head from long distance, it gets very easy to lose control. So I would recommend using that grip. It really does help with the long shot headshots that you need to get, because not all your headshots are going to be right up in your face. Alright, so another thing, this one, it's a little bit more of a preference, but I think it really helps. It's the perk 2 tracker perk. It's very, very helpful. The reason why is because if you have any opportunity, like someone being away from the game completely, to get a free headshot, you need to take that. But how does that tie in with a tracker? Well, if you are behind somebody and they do not know that you're there, they're not going to expect you there, so therefore they're not going to be looking for you, and that's an easy headshot, okay? That's all that is a free and really, really easy headshot. So any chance that you get at those, you need to take those. Also for perk 3, I don't know exactly what I'd put. I'd probably just put dead silence so you can move around faster. I don't even know if that's a third perk. To be honest, my third perk is always engineer, because I just like to know where everyone's stuff is. Let me just check that dead body. Alright, so now with the shotguns. With the shotguns, for the most part, I just kind of hip fired at the head, for the most part, to get those headshots that you need for the shotguns. I think it's the haymaker and the brecci. I just kind of hip fired at the head, and that's how I got most of mine, if not all of those headshots. I barely aimed him, so you don't really need a red dot for that, but I do recommend long barrel. And for the pistols, I think your best bet to get those fast, or get those gold fast and get all those headshots done for them, is literally run a class with just the pistol. Do not try to dual wield it, put it as your secondary, because it's going to take a lot more time than it needs to. Also with the combat knife, I think that's the same way. You need to actually put that on there and just run around with the knife. That's probably your best bet at getting it fast. Now, let's get this purifier out. Okay, so with the sniper rifles, the Draken, obviously you're going to need to go into hardcore to get the one-shots, unless you are going for all headshots. That's a give me, but the rest of them you can get pretty easy, so it's nothing really to worry about. Okay, so I'm going to be running out of gameplay here, but if you actually play on a map, like some people are going to tell you to play on hardcore, like hardcore domination, hardcore capture the flag, it's your best bet. Well, not exactly. I think whatever game mode you play best at is the game you should do it at. Let me go ahead and do a threaten real quick. So if you go into a game of hardcore and you've never played hardcore before and you're horrible at it, you're obviously not going to be getting a lot of headshots or kills. So it's kind of pointless for you to be playing this game mode just because a YouTuber told you to, when you're not doing anything. So play the game mode you're comfortable in, and that's the most important thing, I think, is to actually be comfortable while you're playing. Then, of course, it's always the fact accuracy. You gotta land your shots, okay? But that's probably going to do it for me today. So if you did enjoy, if these tips do help you, please leave a like. Like I said before, it really does help me. Subscribe if you want some more tips or just some more random videos, because I post daily. And that's going to be it for me. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.